like this way if you're trying to see results. Active, get active, they can't match this. I got ambition, I'm driven. Hither, man, got the vision. Stay woke if you're trying to win, you should.
That's alright.
Thanks, oh my goodness.
You can help too.
Cute. I got dogs at home, I love it. Do you mind?
Love to see lots of cuddles.
Oh, you love cuddles, huh?
What kind of dogs?
Oh, I got big ones though.
Really?
Yeah, I got 2 German Shepherds.
Oh, proper big
But
dogs.
they're white like this.
What?
Yeah, I got people, they're rescues as well. So we found white German Shepherds. Like randomly, I found this flat in London and I was like desperate for a dog. I grew up with them, but I put a feeler out looking for to rescue a German Shepherd. This guy got back to me. I went and met him in a park. He had a 7-month-old white German Shepherd, but like the size of a fucking house already. And I took her, and then I realized central London with a white, furry, big old beast German Shepherd was close to impossible. And my mom, bless her, my mom's got another German Shepherd, so now she's with my mom.
I love the packaging, it's so nice.
Thank
Have a
you.
seat, guys. I know they've got a little sitting room.
We got 2 fitness ones coming out as well. We got this shiny silver and this shiny gold. We went for a rose gold, but we did a little feeler out. People prefer the gold one, so.
I like that you did a what's in there? Is it different to this?
This one's fitness. So on the left, it's not inside just yet, but on the left-hand side would be what kind of workout you chose to do, whether it be HIIT, whether it be weights, whether it be spin, whether it be boxing, then the level of training you did between 1 and 10. And then on the right hand side, and then your nutrition as well. And then on the right hand side, we kept the mindful aspect as we do in all of them. So it was like, not what do you love, we didn't want to use the word love, we used what
What you're most proud of.
What body part are you most proud of to keep yourself conscious of the fact that you kind of are taking care of yourself, you know? And then,
yeah, they've all kind of got the same methodology. So instead of morning gratitude, it's like what you're most proud of, like your body.
What I was impressed by was who thought of this?
Well, it was kind of an amalgamation, so it's kind of combined. So the left side is based on productivity, right? So it's about at the end of the day, using the Pomodoro technique, working half-hour time slots, having it correct.
Yeah.
So always be accountable for each half hour every day. And the right side is kind of like more softer, mindfulness, gratitude, affirmations, and wins.
So you guys put all this together?
yeah.
This is really good.
Thank you. Mark, bless him, on the computer formatted the whole thing out. We like got our heads together, thought about what kind of aspects we could put into it, whether it be goals, tasks, wins.
Yeah,
There's a lot.
I've shown a few people and they really think it's good. So even someone who's got something a little bit like this, but not as good, they compare it and they're like, this is better.
Nice.
Yeah.
So this is good.
Right, yeah, we've got version 2 coming out, which is going to be slightly different, but very similar. Yeah, so it'll be about being more accountable
Charge
to
double
yourself.
limited edition.
Yeah, like being more accountable to yourself, so being responsible for your results and being accountable to your actions.
Yeah. So collaborations. Thanks for reaching out, by the way.
No worries. No, thanks for getting back.
Yeah,
really
that's
cool.
cool.
Yeah, I've followed you around for about 6 months.
Oh, nice.
I'm really impressed with your videos on LinkedIn. Really engaging and really authentic. So yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah, now we're just going into this affiliation. Now we're looking for people like yourself to like spread the brand. We've launched it. We've known it can kill it, and but now it's about getting out there and affiliate.
Yeah,
and the problem with it, not a problem actually, is we're finding ways to make it work because it's such a niche market. Like clothes, all you gotta do is put it on somebody and take a picture.
Yeah.
This is different. You can't just put a journal on this. We gotta find a way to get in. Like
you've got to educate someone before
you know
you
what?
actually sell it.
Yeah, you're right. All you've got to do is get them really emotionally involved with your brand.
Yeah.
That's it. And so, have you got like a promo vid?
Well, so at the moment, it's minimal. It's great outreach because I got 500,000, for example, on Instagram, but it's got to be so much bigger than that. So our emotional attachment is me telling my story.
Yeah. That's it.
But we've got to spread from that now. So we've got to find others that are able to share what we're doing as well. Because I've kind of saturated amongst my social media the message I have to portray. Now it's about getting other people out there that say, I believe in journaling because it's good for business. I believe in scribing because it's one of the 5 tools to be successful. All the other ways to get the word out besides, but then it can always come back to a core story of,
it has to be a core story.
yeah, and I'm always happy to run with that. You know, when I do talks, when I meet people, when we go on business meetings, we will sell it. Part of it is that story. You know?
I'm all about mindset.
Yeah, right.
And this is where I know things like this is, like my last event, I literally teach people how to set goals and I didn't know this existed, so I didn't know how you could do it, but I can make that happen in conjunction.
That's why I jumped out, because I saw your YouTube video on journaling, and and how you spoke about journaling, and I think you said something really
Write
good, like, write down who it is you need to become to get what you need to have.
Yeah.
So not just goal setting, but who you need to be to get the goals that you want.
So in a nutshell, so let's say someone has set up a goal. I want to go from, I'm person A right now, and I want to be this great life I want to live. So point B is people write down what they want and all the material stuff, which is cool, or even the lifestyle they want. But then they don't focus on who they need to be to achieve that, and that's what I make them really do.
Exactly, like if you're manifesting, you don't write down I am a millionaire. You write down I am doing this, this, and this to reach that next step of becoming closer. You know?
The action.
That's how this came about. I mean, a lot of what we put into it is such a basic tool, but a lot of what we put into it. I mean, when I'm telling a story of where we're at, obviously Mark came from a media agency, knows how to build brand, knows how to deal with clients, and he does it really well, and he's a great people person, which you have to be with a product like this, you know? And I put the kind of aspect into it of telling a kind of life story of going through a lot of people assume because of the scenario I'm in that it might not have ever been a struggle. And when we meet people, we do a lot of expos. I think it's super important to be hands-on in people's faces, let them know that we believe and live our product, not just sell it. You know what I mean?
That's very cool.
So yeah, exactly. And that's why we're huge on expos. Like we were talking about it today. We have like 4 or 5 expos coming up, and we have to pick and choose. And I'm like, fuck it, we got to do all of them, because if we are there face to face explaining to people our brand. And we launched a new campaign, and it was about testimonials. And most of the people that got back to us were like, we met them at so-and-so, at the expo. And I'm like, fuck, 80% of our people so far have been people we've met, whether it be at the Home Yoga Show, the Ideal Home Show in Manchester. We've got Body Power coming up. There's all these different ones. But I kind of just tell this mindful story of going from the dark side, like battling with drink, battling with drugs, battling with all this fucked up shit, into the light, and then using like no more victim mentality anymore, right? Setting my goals, writing down my tasks, what do I need to do to be a better person, which leads to actually, I'm a big believer in the universe. Once they see that you're doing well and you're on the right path, it gives back to you, you know? Yeah, we feel so good about this. We are fully committed. Like this is, we got stuff going on, but this is, this is our business that we're focused on. So we're making it work. Nice to meet you, dude.
Yeah,
thanks for coming in. No worries.
Thank you so much.
No worries. Listen, pleasure getting to know you.
If you're trying to see results, active, get active. They can't match this. I got ambition, I'm driven. Hither, man, got the vision. Stay woke. If you're trying to win, you should listen. If you're trying to win, you should listen. Stay woke. If you're trying to win, you should listen. If you're trying to win, you should listen. Stay woke. If you're trying to win, you should listen. Slide this way if you're trying to see results. Active, get active. They can't match this. I got ambition.